Meet Emma and Sofia. They are both 22 years old. Both just started the same job, on the same day, at the same company, same salary. $55,000 a year, same rent, same expenses. And this month, both decide to start investing for retirement.
Both open a retirement account the same week. Both plan to invest $300 every single month. Both choose the exact same fund, a simple S&P 500 index fund, averaging 10% a year over time. Emma sets up an automatic transfer that very week. $300 leaves her account on the first of every month. No matter what, she barely thinks about it again. Sofia means to do the same thing. But rent just went up. Her car needs new tires. She tells herself she'll start next month. Next month becomes next year. Let's fast forward. 10 years pass. Emma has invested $300 a month, every month, without exception. Sofia has invested nothing. Not because she couldn't, but because there was always a reason to wait. By the time Emma turns 32, her account holds $62,000. She contributed $36,000 of her own money. The other $26,000, the market built for her, for free, just by being patient. Sofia, now 32, has $0 invested. But she's finally ready. She tells herself, "I'll catch up. I'll just invest more, starting now." So Sofia doubles down. $600 a month, twice what Emma ever put in, starting today. Meanwhile, Emma doesn't change a thing. She just keeps her original $300 a month going. Same 10% average return for both. Emma keeps contributing $300 a month for another 30 years. Sofia contributes double that, $600 a month, for the same 30 years, trying to make up lost ground. For the next 3 decades, life happens to both of them exactly the same way. Raises, expenses, vacations, setbacks. The only difference that ever mattered was already locked in. 10 years ago, by the time they both turned 62, Emma's account, funded by that same steady $300 a month, untouched, uninterrupted, has grown to just over $1,180,000.
Sofia, despite investing twice as much every single month, despite putting in $216,000 more of her own money than Emma over the years, ends up with $998,000, almost $200,000 less.
Sofia didn't lose because she was careless. She worked twice as hard, invested twice as much, and still came out behind. She lost 10 years. And 10 years, at the start, is worth more than money thrown at the end to compensate for it. This is the part most people underestimate. Compounding doesn't just reward the amount you invest. It rewards the time your money has to grow. And time, once it passes, cannot be bought back at any price. Millions of people make the same decision Sofia made. Not through recklessness, but through delay. I'll start when I make more. I'll start once things settle down. Every delayed month is a quiet decision, repeated until it becomes a decade. Emma never out-earned Sofia. She never outworked her. She just started 10 years earlier and let compounding do what it always does: reward the decision to begin, more than the size of the decision itself.